Hi, this is gonna be a detailed review on the Formularx Barrier Relief Moisturizer. You guys asked me like eons ago to make a detailed review on this moisturizer, and finally I'm doing it here. First of all, oh my god, I love the packaging. Like, it's totally eco-friendly, and I love the fact that it's yeah, it's coming out. I love the fact that it's in tin packaging, like it's in aluminium packaging. Everything about it, like the packaging and all, like the aesthetic, it's so minimal. Also, this formula is cruelty-free, fragrance and essential oil free. For 50 gram, yeah, for 50 gram of this product you need to pay 699 rupees, and you can use it up to 1 year after opening. Like, you need to finish it within a year, and it expires after 24 months from the date of manufacturing. I love tearing a product's ingredient list, and for real, the ingredient list is not on its inner packaging, it's on the outer packaging. Now let's analyze it. So first ingredient here is water, that is a solvent, and then it has caprylic triglyceride, that is an emollient. Then it has glycerin, which is a humectant, skin identical ingredient, it is a superstar. Then it has niacinamide, which is cell communicating ingredient, also skin brightening, anti-acne, it is a moisturizer too. Propanediol, which is a solvent and humectant. Citral alcohol, which is a viscosity controlling agent, also an emollient, it is a surfactant too. Citral olivate, sorbitol olivate, these two are emulsifying ingredient. Then it has linoleic acid, which is an emollient, skin identical ingredient, surfactant. Colloidal oatmeal, which is soothing and antioxidant, emollient. Then it has sodium hyaluronate, salt form of hyaluronic acid, which is skin identical ingredient, a moisturizer and a humectant. Panthenol, that is soothing, moisturizing ingredient. Allantoin, soothing. Ceramide NP, ceramide AP, ceramide EOP. It has 3 sort of ceramides. These are skin identical ingredients. Then has phytospinosane, cholesterol. These 2 ingredients, like, these are lovely things when it comes to a moisturizer, and it, like, they are sweeteners for our skin also, because cholesterol, lipids, these are the base of our skin. So yeah, basically a healthy skin barrier. Sodium lauryl lactate, emulsifying agent. Xanthan gum, viscosity controlling agent or gives texture to the product. Butylene glycol, a humectant. Carbomar also gives texture to the product. Linoleic acid, that is emollient. Tocopherol acetate, that is antioxidant. Phenoxyethanol, preservative. Dimethicone, emollient. Disodium EDTA, that is chelating agent. And ethyl hexaglycerin, that is also preservative. I think it went viral 2 or 3 years ago because of its consistency, and obviously the packaging and all, like, it is aesthetic too. It got like so silky, like almost gel like, water like consistency, so great for oily skin. Like, if you have oily skin, this can be your thing, like this can be your soulmate. Also, some of the ingredient list here are a bit comedogenic, and I think one also commented me saying it gave her comedones. I don't know, I haven't seen any. If you have compromised skin barrier, or if you have used a lot of actives and your skin needs like a break, this is your savior right here. But if you ask me like how my experience was, and if I recommend this to you, like, when it comes to me, like, what is the feeling, if you want to know. So yeah, let me tell you everything step by step. I would love the formulation, love the like, I would love it if I would try it 1 or 2 years ago, when I was not into skincare much. Like, I was really new, and I know like this is viral product and it is somehow expensive. Like, for me, yeah, it is expensive. If I want a moisturizer for everyday day-to-day basis, for my oily, almost combination skin, and for this weather, like, it is humid in West Bengal, like West Bengal is basically a humid place, I would say yeah, it is a good option. But right now, as I'm using a lot of actives, and basically now, like, I know what my skin needs and how my skin is gonna react to a particular moisturizer, and like what basically my skin eat up when I feed that thing to my skin. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see myself reaching to this moisturizer now much, because I have better, I'm not saying in terms of formulation, obviously it has like amazing formulation. I want something that is more rich in consistency, like more rich emollient in consistency. If you know me, you know me. So as a nighttime moisturizer, I don't prefer it nowadays. I know it's not summer currently, and if it would be summer, I would love it to my heart. But as it is not summer, and I don't think I'm gonna love it in the summer or not, but I don't see it as an ideal nighttime moisturizer, you know, like the texture and the consistency. It is a lovely daytime moisturizer, but again, a fact that nowadays I don't see many people use moisturizers and then follow it up with a sunscreen. It depends on place to place, you know, like if you live somewhere where it's high altitude, it's like cold, and it's basically non-humid, and basically if you have dry skin you need a moisturizer maybe. But right now currently brands formulates their sunscreens in a way that you don't need moisturizer with it. For example, my absolute favorite sunscreen, yeah, my absolute favorite sunscreen is this Conscious Chemist Sunbeam sunscreen, and it has already cholesterol, ceramides, squalene in it. It is so moisturizing, so hydrating. Like, it is best for my oily combination skin, and it is best for humid place like West Bengal. I don't see myself using this as an, you know, daytime moisturizer, never, because I don't like, I hardly use moisturizer in the daytime. Maybe when it's winter I may use moisturizer in the daytime, but the rest of the season I don't use it, because, you know, yeah, brand formulates their sunscreen in a way that you don't need other things with it. Like, a thing itself is enough, like a sunscreen itself is enough. And I tried to use it with my tretinoin at a night time. I did not enjoy it much. Like, I used it as a second moisturizer with my tretinoin. I was not impressed. I'd say for my skin type and the place I live in, it is not an ideal nighttime moisturizer. When I'm using tretinoin, I can use it as a first moisturizer, but if you are using basically, you know, retinoid, I don't think it is gonna be enough moisturizing to you even in the night time, and even if you live in coastal areas. There are other, you know, better formulations that I love better than this one. For example, like this Minimalist Ceramide Moisturizer, I love it. I love it with my tretinoin as a second moisturizer. Then again, I love this Hyphen Barrier Cream Moisturizer. It is also like ceramide and peptide and squalene based moisturizer, and I also, yeah, it has fragrance, but I also love it as a second moisturizer with my tretinoin. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I calculate how moisturizing or how good or how like self-satisfying a moisturizer is when I compare it with my tretinoin nights. And when I compare it with my tretinoin nights as a second moisturizer, not an, like, not an option. But when I compare it with my tretinoin night as a first moisturizer, yeah, I might use this. But again, I can use something else, something like more cheaper in price point as a first moisturizer. For example, I love using Minimalist Vitamin B5 moisturizer as a first moisturizer with my tretinoin, and I follow it up with any of, like, either of this, or sometimes this R3 moisturizer. This is R3 Phyto Clear moisturizer, or I have other moisturizers too, you know, like the Tony Moly emulsion. I'd say if you have damaged skin barrier and you want something to repair, to restore your skin, then you can use this, you're welcome. But for me and the routine I'm following and everything, I don't use it as an, like, I can't say it is an ideal moisturizer because of its consistency, and it is not like, it is not moisturizing for overnight, like for my skin tone and for, you know, the place I live. But as a daytime moisturizer, it is an excellent stuff. But again, brands formulates you know, their sunscreen in a way that you don't need moisturizer with it. And one thing also, that it is freaking $6.99, and I don't want to use a moisturizer like this as a daytime moisturizer with my sunscreen, because you know, if you don't know what I'm saying, or if you're hesitating to, just, I'm gonna say one thing, that if you have damaged skin barrier, you can definitely give this a try. But again, you can try the Minimalist one, you can try the Hyphen one, you can try the Minimalist peptide serum, like multi-peptide serum, to restore your damaged skin barrier. You don't necessarily need to get this one right now, because it is pricey, but it works same way. I don't see it as an ideal moisturizer for my skin tone and where I live. If you live in, you know, cold places, then it is definitely not an ideal overnight moisturizer. So the way I'm gonna use it is as my first moisturizer with tretinoin, and as a, you know, morning and a daytime moisturizer in winters. I am not gonna use it in the night as a nighttime moisturizer, as winter is coming. You know, after 1 month it's gonna be winter here. If I'm left with some moisturizer, I'm gonna save it for, you know, my summer nights. You know, there's a thing, if I don't apply a good moisturizer, or if I apply a really lightweight moisturizer, the next day my skin feels tight, dull, and I don't see the glow, you know. And I feel like the serums I've applied and the actives I've used, they become useless because I didn't seal that off with a good proper moisturizing layer. You know, nowadays I'm sensitive with my moisturizers, like I'm telling you. So I prefer rich, thick, emollient based moisturizer, but it won't make my face sweaty, and yeah, also it doesn't make my face sweaty. And I know why this is happening to me, because I am obsessed with this moisturizer. That's why it is happening to me. But yeah, as I told you before, if I haven't tried so many ceramide moisturizers, and if it would be my first ever ceramide moisturizer, I would love it. But as it is not my first, and I've got to try it after 2 or 3 years after it got viral, that's why I'm not recommending this to you currently, unless you fulfill this things that I just point out. So yeah, I think you got my point, and I think you know what I wanted to tell you. And yeah, basically that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to like this video and share this video if you want to, and do let me know if you want me to try other moisturizers, if you want me to try other moisturizers or not, and if you have any recommendations, because you guys gave me such amazing recommendations. I still don't, like, I forgot the name, but she recommended me to try this sunscreen, and ever since that day this is my obsession. Thank you for recommending this to me. If you are watching this video, hi, and if you aren't, okay, I hope someday you watch this video, and thank you so much. And yeah, I'm so grateful to be here, and yeah, bye.